orientation. Rotation on. What does this do? I don't think I need that. Oh, I don't need any avatars either. Morning. Maybe we're going this direction only because I don't know. We are an hour and a half early for the Major League Fishing Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit angler meeting. I've been trying to do some other footage. I'm actually gonna go get my headphones, extra footage, but I'm here and you can see if I can figure out how to rotate my camera. This is what's going on. You can come in here. As you come in here, this is where the anglers are going to be doing their angler meeting and everything that's going on. They're just getting ready, and it's going to be pretty exciting. I hope. I think the fishing is going to suck. That's the truth. They're going to be fishing out of here, out of the Harris chain, and it's not. It might seem like it's a decent day. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is our Florida winter. At least we are in shorts again. Hey, hi Mark. Morning, Stuart. Morning. G, I can't see your name because I can't read real well. So I'm gonna head back to the car real fast, get my headphones. But 150 anglers are gonna be here this morning, getting ready. I don't know if you can see this, but I'll zoom in for you. Over there, see that red? Well, where the red ambulance is, right across the street is the Mercury place where they're all doing their stuff. So, where they're getting their boats repaired and stuff like that. Morning, sorry. Good, how are you? So they'll have all the anglers are going to be here today as the ambulance goes by. I'm not sure if I'm in, that stinks by the way. 28 there, oh my gosh. Hey, Kick Your Bass, where you been hiding, man? Sorry. Obviously, I'm walking slow. That guy just gave me the finger. What the shit is going on in life? So I haven't really met anybody. I'm gonna attend the meeting, and then I have a lunch to do afterwards, and then I'm supposed to be going out to dinner with a couple of them too, but I'm not sure. They're just setting up everything, getting all ready, and it should be fun. Morning, sir. How are you? And like I said, the Mercury thing is over there, and lots of Major League Fishing people. I guess I could walk that way. See if I can get Bobby Blake. I agree. If I can get Bobby on, I would love to do that. Bobby is. There's a story with Bobby and I. He probably doesn't know me at all. I mean, really knows me. But we do a gumbo cook-off every year, or we did a gumbo cook-off. It still goes on for the radio show. And the radio show donated a bunch of money to the Seminole teen anglers. And Bobby was part of that. So Bobby, would get a lot of stuff from Seminole teen anglers and the gumbo cook-off. And I was really happy of all the time and money that was raised for all these kids that go fishing. And, no money goes back to us. Is there a sidewalk? Hopefully you can hear me better now that I have my headphone in and it's not as windy, but you can see there are a couple anglers over there getting their boats worked on at the Mercury thing. I'm going to try to zoom in. Right there, and then directly across the street is the Venetian Center. I'm in the Venetian Center. They're going to hold it right here at this really nice building that's really brand new. I think I'm in Tavares. I could be in Leesburg. There is, let me hit the button again. Over there is the Pat Thomas Stadium over there. I don't know if you can see that. Pat Thomas Stadium. And then they have Ski Beach, which is right over there also. And this is the other side of where the anglers are going to go out. If you get to the water, on the very other side is where they will launch. I've already done some B-roll footage of all the stuff over there. Met an angler over there that's looking for beds. Don't know what he's looking for. Just a casual fan angler. And it's now that I'm out here, it's a little bit more windy and a little cooler than I would have anticipated. It's probably, I know you guys are getting snow. Most of you guys are getting snow. I think it's probably about 56 degrees out. Like I said, I have shorts on. I did try to dress somewhat nice, so I wore a collared shirt. I hate wearing collared shirts. I don't own any long pants, so I'm always in shorts, even when it's 30 degrees. So as you get to the Venetian Center, this is it. This is a brand new or somewhat brand new building. Years ago, the NPFL, when they hosted their event here, they did all the live out of this building, which is great. And as you can see, it's just a really gloomy day for Florida. We don't have any, it's supposed to be 57 here today. That's the same temperature we have. Today's going to be the warmest day of these 3 days that these guys are fishing. I think it's supposed to go down to 40 or 42 degrees. And I'm going to be honest, I'm uncomfortable here, even though I was given, I asked for permission to be here and went through the right things to be here. And I really appreciate Charity and Joseph for making this all happen, but it's just so uncomfortable. I'm so early. This thing doesn't start till 10:30, and I hate being late. And it was, do I go back home and waste 30 minutes to drive an hour back this way? So I'm excited that they did this, and they're here for the Harris chain and everything else. Morning. I could be wrong, but I think that was, could be wrong. I think that's the tournament director, Kevin. Not 100% sure. So Ski Beach is right here. I'm going to walk this way with y'all. I'm going to take you guys for a walk. Morning, sir. And I can't even tell you how good it smells over here. This is the MLF thing. They have a whole bunch of stuff. The cool thing about what's happening today here is the anglers are coming here. They're spending a lot of money as is, but the anglers there's a ton of goodies for these guys. And I really think that's a great way of starting things for these guys. So this is Ski Beach Bar and Grill. It smells literally fantastic. And this is what our area looks like. And I'm going to try to get you to the dock over here. And then you won't be able to see it, but you'll be able to see where all these guys are launching. Upper 30s. Can you hear the wind in my headphones? So this is behind Ski Beach and Leesburg and everything else. And I don't know if you can see it. We'll continue to walk down here. But there's somebody over here fishing, looking like he's speck fishing probably. I won't interrupt him. But there's a really nice place look at this tree. We don't ever have trees that are, almost broke my ankle there. We don't ever have trees that lose their leaves like they have. So down here on the other side, and I'm going to point with my other camera, over there is where they will launch from, but also where they'll weigh in. So I'll try to zoom in. See right there, that is the Major League Fishing area where they will weigh all their fish. And they've got everything all set up, and I went and took some pictures and some video on there, some B-roll footage. But all these guys are out here trying to catch fish. I am in Leesburg. I didn't know if I was in Tavares or Leesburg. We are in Leesburg. This is Lake County and the amazing Ski Beach that has televisions already going and lots of stuff. So it should be pretty fun. Like I said, I don't mean to be mean or be negative, but I think the fishing's going to suck. That's just me. Somebody will find them. for sure. But I think in the overall general picture, I don't think this is going to be a really big weight event. I think you always hope that it'll be a big weight event when you come to Florida, because this is February. The fish have not spawned yet. 2 years ago we had a spawn in December. We haven't had a spawn. We've had such weird weather where it's cool. It's cool it's just been really, really. Oh, there's a bus trying to pull in. I need to walk a little faster. It's just been really cool. So because it's been so cool, the water temperatures are probably in that 54, 52 degrees. I think if you can find 58, 59, 60 degree water, you'll find fish. But I think what happens is when we get into that 50s, 55s, our fish really become lockjaw. The other thing is I mentioned this, I did a podcast last night for the Basscast. I love those guys. And if you're a fan of the channel, go check out the Basscast on YouTube. They do a great job. They recorded it last night, and then it'll be live on Monday. So I was talking about how we've had such cooler weather this year already that we're having like a serious fish kill in the saltwater. So like snook, and when we have like weeks like this where it's cool, the problem is all of these fish, they die. The odd fish, the armored catfish, the tilapia, those things. And they just float to the side. Now, I can tell you, being here, I haven't seen any fish floating. But I know you get towards a little bit north and you're seeing it. Or if you go west, my buddy said they're having their worst, now snook isn't a freshwater, their worst snook kill that they've ever seen. And they think that this is the worst snook that they've had. Now, and I think like 2015 or 16 or something, I don't even remember when the date was. It was probably 10 years ago. We had 3 weeks of really horrendously cold weather for Florida. Now, this isn't cold weather for everybody else, so don't give me grief. But for Florida, we had 3 consecutive weeks. And in that 3 consecutive weeks, the fish kill was astronomical. And like the shorelines were just filled with tons of fish. And like the bald eagles and the ospreys and all these animals, birds, were just eating the eyeballs out of the fish. But there were, not an exaggeration, millions of them. And they are expecting that is going to happen again for saltwater. Snook don't like cold weather. They just like our bass. They don't like it. So we need some warmer weather, but to be honest, it isn't going to come this weekend. So it's going to be tough. Water was 54 yesterday. So I was fairly close. I'm taking a good guesstimate only because it's been so cold. And the thing is we might get 3 or 4 good sunny days, but it takes so long to warm up the water. The water to warm up takes a lot longer than it takes to drop. And, you'll have a colder night where it's 35, 36 degrees. Hey, did I lock the car? Does anyone know if I locked the car? Sorry. Hey, Leo. I don't think I locked it. Thank you, HCB. I don't think I locked it. I really don't have anything to steal in it. It's locked now. Sorry. Bird. Squirrel. So it should be. So anyway, so it takes the water a lot longer to warm up than it does to cool down. And because we've had just cooler nights, and I think next week we're expecting like some 40-degree nights, the water isn't going to warm up. So what will end up happening is when it does warm up, probably in a week or so, 8 or 9, 10 days, the fishing's going to be spectacular. It will be like lights out fishing because the spawn will be happening for sure. Like I said, I was out with an angler the last day of off limits, and we found maybe 4 fish on beds, but it was cold. It was really cold, and they weren't eating. And the second thing is that we were just seeing the bucks on the beds. We weren't seeing females pulled up yet. So some anglers going to find them
for sure this week, but it's going to be tough. And there's going to be a lot of anglers that make that run all the way to Apopka. And that run to Apopka through the locks and the Dead River and all the other crap that they got to go through probably is a 2-hour deal. And that is taking 2 hours away, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. So you have 4 hours to fish. So you have to find them in 4 hours. Now, you want in this weather, if I was in this tournament, my goal would be to find the areas that have darker bottoms and also have the shell beds. That's what I would be looking for. So these guys that are coming out here and fishing, those shell beds probably will hold or make the water warm up a little bit faster. HCBC or H whatever, I apologize. I wish I knew your real first name. You're right. We had rain this morning. It's rained. It's supposed to rain. It was supposed to rain all day. Rained last night. It's always raining here during the summer. But the rain probably won't help the spawn today or this weekend. It's just too cold. It really is. So I'm not going to do any streaming live when I'm inside of there. I thought about doing it. I think I was given permission to do it. Maybe I wasn't now that I think about it. I don't even know if I was given permission. I was given permission to do whatever I wanted. So I went over to the stage. I got on stage, took some pictures. I took one picture and put it on the Instagram. I don't do anything. Hey, Henry. Thank you, by the way. I'm Steve, if you didn't know that. And that's a joke. And so we're gonna hopefully enjoy what they have going on, and it should be enlightening, because I think that because this is the first tournament of the year, the new rules, I really wanted to see and hear and watch reactions of what the anglers were doing. Now they have a lunch, and I don't even know if I have a space to sit, but I'm just going to find someone. I'm really hoping that when the anglers leave or they come in, that I can just spend 2 or 3 minutes with some of the guys that I know. I'd love to talk to Bank Shaw. I'd love to talk to Andrew Norby and Miles Berghoff and Matt Steffen. I don't know those guys. I know their channels, but I'd like to talk to B. Lat and a whole bunch of other people. So the chain is in horrible condition. The water's horrible. Looks like diarrhea. And so I'm going to try to do some interviews and make a video about that. That's why I brought this camera. So we can only hope. But like I said, I shouldn't have came this early, man. I feel like such an idiot, to be honest. I feel like an idiot a lot of the times. But I'm an hour and a half early. Well, now I'm an hour early. I know Andrew. Oh, that's cool. He's a good dude. He's a really good dude. So I'm hoping to do some interviews, make a video of it, and then cover what I can cover. But it should be an interesting day. I do have other commitments, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to attend or be here. But hopefully everything gets going at 10:30 on time, and then lunch. I can get the lunch done that I need to do. I've had a couple anglers ask me to take me to dinner and do stuff because they want me to help edit their stuff, and I don't know if I'm going to do that. But I'm excited to be here again. I appreciate Charity and Joseph and Boyd and everybody for giving me this opportunity to be out here. And it's just uncomfortable. I just don't really know anybody. And I don't want to shake people's hands either. I didn't bring any hand sanitizer. So I'm a little, my hand phobia is already at another level. Look at the size of these ducks. I can't say what I say. I get demonetized. Look at the size of that duck. Those ducks attack me when I go fishing. Oh, here's an angler coming in right now. Now it should mention that where they're pulling right there, it says no trailers allowed. Phoenix boat. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Look at the weather, by the way. Look at that weather. That's what we call Florida rain right there. So maybe I'll do another live in a little bit and give you some more information. If I'm able to hook up with an angler or two, maybe I'll try to do it live. So check it out. Hopefully you like today's video, because today's video is more about that World Bass Enterprise. We talked about that last night on the Basscast video. And, you know, I just appreciate everybody. I really do appreciate y'all. It's a really great experience of doing the channel, and I just can't say thank you enough to you guys. So, I appreciate you, Kick Your Bass. Weird time in life, to be honest. A weird time in my life. And I have gone through some really ups and downs on how if I want to continue doing this, if I don't at times. I mean, doing YouTube doesn't make money. Let me just tell you that. It doesn't make money. So it looks like that is an angler that's over there that pulled in and now is pulling around, because you're allowed to park over there, if you can see. You're allowed to park over there, so there they are. Trailered boats are allowed over there. So we're going to try to meet some new people, talk to some people, and have fun. Thank you, Hussey. And I'll try to keep you guys involved and included, for sure. You know how I am. This is our channel, not my channel. I will say, I'm getting cold. I really am. And it isn't cold out. It's just the wind. I mean, look at the flags. And we're kind of sheltered here. And whatever they're making over that Ski Beach Bar and Grill, I am freaking starving right now. I'm starving. Smells so good, it's not even funny. So we'll try to do some angler interviews, and I'm going to try to keep you guys updated with me. So thank you very much, man. I appreciate all y'all. Really do appreciate y'all. And if I can ever do anything to help y'all, all you got to do is email me. ffrsteve@gmail.com. Email me. I'll give you my phone number. You want to call me while I'm here, call and say hello. I don't care. But thank you. Okay, guys? We will talk later on. I have no clue how to stop this. I'm just thinking jerkbait in the wind, some food. Yeah, all I'm thinking about is food right now, Henry. I'm freaking starving. And not to mention, I just had a sandwich. I can't wait for lunch. If it comes from this beach, we are in good shape, baby. We are in good shape. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for everything. And I hope you guys can go fishing soon. I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.